Hello. So today I actually decided to share a very special story with you guys. It's a testimony about um, God guiding me and directing me into my promised land. So I kept it a secret at first because it was so fresh and so new, and God wanted me to really keep it a secret and not tell a lot of people. So back in April, I lost my job. And right after I lost my job, God told me to move. And I was originally staying in Dallas, Texas. But when God told me to move, I was like questioning him because I'm like, how am I move if I just lost my job? I don't have any money. How am I going to move? So God had called me to trust in him. He was like, grab me by my hand, walk with me. I got you. Like, he wanted me to trust in him. And so I said, okay. The first thing that he told me to do is apply myself. And literally, he was letting me know that he was bringing everything back to me in my life. Everything that I had lost or the enemy had stolen or taken from me, he was bringing it back. And he needed for me to apply myself. So everything that I thought I lost, whether it was benefits from the military or if it was money that I know people owed me, he was telling me to apply myself or request that money to be returned, request for that money to be returned. So I kept applying myself. He told me to apply for apartments. So I asked God to show me where did he want me to go? And Houston was the place. So I began to apply, and kept getting denied in Houston. I kept getting denied. And I'm just like, Lord, I trust you, but I'm getting the denials, and I don't even have the money to move into these places. But I kept doing it anyway out of obedience. So the Father then instructed me to purchase boxes to move, and he told me to pack up my boxes. Even though I hadn't been actually approved for an apartment, he wanted me to move in faith. So as the days went on, I began to pack up my home in faith. And right when I was just about done packing everything up, I got a phone call stating that I was approved for an apartment. And so I was ecstatic about it. But then I didn't have any movers. That was the next thing. I didn't have anyone to help me physically move. And I physically can't do a lot. Because of health issues and health reasons. And so I was like, Lord, I don't know who's going to help put all this stuff in the truck. And I have to purchase a truck. So the Lord, he sat with me. The Lord was with me. I prayed over it with one of my prayer warriors. I prayed over it. And right after I prayed over it, the Lord actually, sent an approval for a company, a moving company, to help me. Now, he didn't send just one company, but two companies actually helped me, but one helped for free. One of them I actually got help with for free, and the other one was at a discounted price. So I got those movers, and I was able to purchase the U-Haul, but I was afraid to drive the U-Haul because of my health issues. It also attacks my vision. So I was a little worried about that. I'm like, Lord, I'm afraid to drive. I know I have my license, but I just don't trust my vision right now. So the Lord was still saying to trust me. So as the days went on, I realized that after I paid for the truck and after I paid for the one set of movers, after I've just gotten everything in order, I did not have the gas money to drive this U-Haul to Houston. And so I said that to the Lord. And in the middle of the night, I don't know, I was unctioned to check the portal of my new apartment complex. And I checked the portal, and literally they had given me a discount of $250. They removed it off of my move-in fee. just for that particular weekend that I was going to move in. That discount was not applied until after I prayed about it. So that was the gas money that I needed to get to Houston. So moving day came. The movers, they came, and about the movers said that I actually hired, they were only hired to load the truck. The movers that were free, I put them on my application, so I got them through like this realtor. So the movers that were actually free, they were only going to unload in Houston. Neither one of them were going to split the 2 hours that each party had. They were not going to split the 2 hours, like one actually load in Dallas, one company load in Dallas for an hour, and then also unload in Houston for 1 hour. They said that they could not do that. I could only get them for a whole 2 hours, and I could only pick one city. So that was a struggle. So that's why I ended up with 2 companies. But the Lord, again, one was free and the other one was at a discounted price. So as I'm driving from Dallas to Houston, my eyes got really tired, and this is not like a normal sleepy. So the Lord had me to pull over. Right when I was getting ready to pull over on the side of the road, it was actually a picnic area. So I pulled over, sat there, caught up on my rest, and I drove the rest of the way. I told this testimony just to let you guys know that this was a faith move. I did not know exactly what was going to happen before things actually played out. I just had to trust God, and I'm counting each blessing from me getting the approval, the discount, the movers, 2 movers. He gave me more than what I asked for. And then even giving me the strength and the vision and just carrying me and my child and my son on this trip, and no accidents happened. Nothing bad happened on the road. It was my first time driving a 15-foot truck. So that was a lot for me. I was nervous the whole time, just shaking, but I made it through. Like, the Lord really held my hand with that. When I moved into my apartment, I thought that I was actually downgrading in size in apartments, but actually when I moved in, my new apartment is bigger than my old apartment. So I actually was upgraded. And so that is just a testimony of trusting in God, and counting your blessings. Every small detail counts. If I wouldn't have applied myself, I wouldn't have gotten approved. If I wouldn't have packed those boxes, I could have delayed what God had for me. Even waking up in the middle of the night, praying about not having enough gas money. The discount came after the prayer.